Assalamu alaikum. Hello and welcome to Rain Talks. Today we have an episode 5 of our continuing series of communication. We have completed communication process. Now it's time for next. What are the types of communication? So there's one set of formal communication, another set is informal communication. Formal communication in business settings, in professional settings, talking to governments, discussions between government, the diplomacy, foreign policy. They are formal communication. They fall under the category of formal communication. The other type is informal. Informal is with your friends, families, um, casual acquaintances, neighborhood maybe. This is informal, where it is mostly verbal or through a mobile or mostly face to face. So, does not requires much formality and you don't have to watch for the rules. However, there is a semi formal type of communication, which means when you are talking to your parents or some seniors in the neighborhood, or maybe uncle and aunts or an older sibling. So you will not be casual in your approach, you will be bit cautious and you will be respectful in a manner which is different than when you are completely informal with your friends. So these are the differences: formal, semi formal, and informal, right? Next, now there are four other types of communication, major ones, and rest will be subcategories of all these categories. One is verbal. Verbal is what? Speaking. If I convert it into a verb, it's speaking. Speaking is you're conversing either on the phone, face to face, and it could be in any setting, business or otherwise, personal. So you are on the phone, you are talking to someone face to face. That is verbal communication, where you are using your voice. The next is written. So it could be letters, emails, articles, books, even advertisements which are in print media. Those are written mode of communication. Mostly they are used in formal settings. However, the chat which we do with our friends and family is also written mode of communication. So there will be a little divide: formal written and informal written. But when you're talking to customers or you're interacting with customers on your social media platform, it's a written form of communication, but on social media. Whereas in the same platform, if you are interacting with your friends, it's informal social media written communication. Next is uh, non-verbal. It is your body language, facial expressions, hand gestures, posture, how you are standing, how you are sitting, when you are listening, what are your expressions, when you are talking, how you appear in front of the other person. So you might have seen those series and movies, Listener and all these types, where they do check for non-verbal cues, and it's very important part of profiling. So this is non-verbal, body language, facial expressions, gestures. And the fourth most important, listening. These listening, my friend, this is the most important. Yes, listening is a form of communication. If you don't listen properly, if you don't pay attention while listening, your response will not be accurate and you will not understand the incoming message, and it will damage your effective messaging. This is a most important and key category of communications. So this is an overview of type and categories of communication. There are other. There could be a mass communication, there is an organizational communication, there is electronic media, digital media. So digital communication, electronic communication, print communication. However, what I have told you, like verbal, non-verbal, listening, and written, these are the top categories of type of communication. And in next episodes we will look at all of the four in much detail. Thank you for today.